society was established by wickedness, and it's going to end with wickedness. That's the way it's going, man. And we reading you the end result right here, so-called white man. Or the 2/3 of you niggas out here that are watching that want to be down with the system. Go on.
And it says, according to all she have done, do unto her, for she has been proud against Yahweh.
Right, she has been proud against the Lord that made her. Go on.
Against the Holy One of Israel.
What is it? Read that again.
Against the Holy One of Israel.
Against the Holy One of Israel, man. So, like I said, I mean, people are gonna find out, especially these devils out here, they're gonna find out that it was a dumbass move and a stupid ass move to make, being evil and rolling out wickedness, man, and serving an entity that was always serving the Most High, Satan. Go on.
Therefore shall our young men fall in the streets, and all our men of war shall be cut off in that day,
right,
saith the Lord.
Right, and I have to put it this way. I mean, I might sound cold saying this, but even the men that's pretty much joined up to fight this war, is they doing it for a good reason, they're gonna be put to death too. Okay, they're gonna be put to death out here. Anybody that's unrighteous, anybody that ain't subscribing to what we bringing about, they're gonna be put to death. Okay? That's the bottom line, man. End of story. Go on.
Behold, I am against thee, O thou most proud.
Right, I am against thee, all thou most proud. Okay, you have slut pride, you have gay pride, all kinds of parties of pride, right? So let's read that again.
Behold, England coming home proud.
Right.
Behold, I am against thee, O thou most proud.
Right, I am against thee, O thou most proud. So the Lord is against Great Britain, America especially, and you don't want that, because that means that this shit is going up, they're going to be toasted, man. Go on, brother.
And it says, saith Yahweh of hosts,
go on.
For thy day is come.
For thy day is come.
The time that I will visit thee. And the most proud shall stumble and shall fall.
And the most proud shall stumble. So Great Britain is going to stumble, because Great Britain is an arrogant place. And America too.
Yep.
Because America is going to be the main land that's going to be destroyed. Why? Because it's more stout than its fellow, more prideful than its members, its Edomite members. Okay, so that land is going to be more destroyed than any other land. Okay, because guess what, man? See, America's not going to be used anymore. It's only going to be used by the beasts, the desert creatures. That's it. But Great Britain, we're going to use Great Britain. We're going to be able to use Great Britain again. Okay, in the kingdom. This land is going to be used. But America won't be used. By no man on earth. Only by the beasts of the earth. Go on.
And the most proud shall stumble and fall, and none shall rise him up.
Oh man, go on.
And I will kindle a fire in his city.
Right, the so-called white man's going to receive a fire that's going to burn his house up. That's what's going to go down, man. I have to say it that way so that y'all can understand what we're talking about. Go on.
And it shall devour all round about him.
Right, and it should devour all around about the so-called Europeans. Go on.
Thus say Yahweh of hosts.
Thus saith the Lord. The
children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together.
Right, meaning we were oppressed in America, because you have all of the 12 tribes that are down there. You got Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. And you also have Simeon, Naphtali, Zebulon, all of the tribes that are there. Issachar especially, Gad and Reuben. Go on.
And all that took them captives, hold them fast. They refuse to let them go.
Right, they refuse to let them go, man. And that's just the thing, because you got our people, they want to stay in that state, that captivity, man. They want to stay in
And the Most High accepted the same thing, to let my people go, so they can praise me.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's jealous. It's a jealous God.
Egypt,
Egypt. It's a jealous God. That's it.
Yeah.
You're going, brother.
And it says, the Lord of hosts is his name. He shall thoroughly plead their cause, our cause, that he may give rest in the land.
Right, that he may give rest in the land, because we're going to receive rest. Right now, we got to work for this devil. Okay, every single day, get up in the morning and work for this devil. And then once you get done, finish working, you turn the TV on and you get made fun of on TV. So it's non-stop. And then you got to look at these fucking devils and they're looking at you stupid. Go on, brother.
And it says,
And then they're gonna tell you, oh, I got black friends too. I'm not racist, yes you are racist. Go on, brother.
and it says that he may give rest to the land and disquiet the inhabitants of Babylon.
That he may give rest to the land and disquiet the inhabitants of Babylon. So all of these nations, they're gonna be put down, they're gonna shut the hell up, and we gonna be running exactly everything on this planet, man. Like Benjamin like to say, we're gonna run things. Okay? That's how it's gonna go down, man. We're gonna be running things, man. You other nations are gonna be put down under submission. And you don't do what we tell you to do, you're gonna get whacked upside the head, man.
Oops, upside your head.
That's it, man. There ain't gonna be no more slut business going on, no more shady business going on, no more criminality business going on in our society, man. Everybody's gonna respect another person, and they're gonna respect the planet which they stand upon. That's gonna be our kingdom. Rules going out to abide by, baby. Go on, brother. Get going.
Basically, like, you see in this Esau's world, wherever you go, you have to go through Esau. To get anything, or to go anywhere, you have to go through Esau. In the kingdom to come, you're gonna have to go through an Israelite. Whether you go to get anything, or to go anywhere, you're gonna have to go through an Israelite, some type of Jake. Whether it be from one of the tribes, one of the men of the tribes, it's gonna be, you're gonna have to go through one of them. You're gonna have to go through either an Issacharite man, a Judite man, a Benjamite man. If you want wheat or grain, you're gonna have to go to an Israelite man.
Yeah.
If you want water, if you want like material to build a house, you're gonna have to go to an Israelite man. If you want to travel somewhere or go to a city, you need some type of evidence or validation. You have to go to an Israelite man. If you want to marry and you want to start ceremony, you need to like finance the whole thing, you have to go through an Israelite man. So we're literally going to be in power, and they're going to know it. The same way we know that Esau is in power, because to get anything, you have to go through Esau.
Yep.
Same way in the kingdom to come, you're going to have to go through one of us.
Yeah,
so all the nations, they're going to know that we are in power. They're going to know that they don't have no power. They don't have no weight over nothing. And we have everything. You have to get anything, you have to come in the need of one of all things to us.
That's it. That's
How it's
it.
going to be.
We're going to be the new IMF, the new WTO, the new World Health Organization, WHO. Everything is going to be us.
That's it. We're gonna be the constant correlations.
That's right.
That's why.
Bilderbergers.
Everything.
That's why I said when he said we're running things, we're literally gonna run things.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's what's gonna go down, man. So I mean, that's why I say, man, these white guys out here, let them do what they gotta do. Because I mean, this is it for them, man. This is it. I mean, after this, what's coming next for them? Think about it. Slavery. That's all it is.
Sun up, sun down.
Yeah, I mean, if you're a so-called white person or so-called white man or an Edomite and you're not doing so good in your own kingdom, you're just a two-time loser.
Great.
That's all you are. You know what I'm saying? I mean, come on, man. Like the guy, he came up, right? He said, I need some spirit change or something like that. You know what I mean? I thought he was an Edomite, but when he opened up his mouth, he was one of us. And I asked him, because I knew he was Irish. I asked him, where you from? He was from Ireland. So I was right. So point of the matter is, but I'm just saying, if it was an actual Edomite, because you could tell by the eyes are the window to the soul, okay, and even the voice as well. When a man speaks, you know he's all about it. So these are the two things and how you can determine who's who, man. But if it was just a regular Edomite that came up here, he would get down the fucking street. Go on, bro.
And it says, a sword is upon the liars, and they shall dote. A sword is upon her mighty men.
And that's all these Edomites do. All they do is lie. They can't tell you, they can't literally talk to you straight. They don't feel comfortable talking straight. They gotta lie. All right, even if they're spoken truth of, they gotta talk. They have to try and manipulate the conversation to fit their position, because they don't want you to condemn them and to feel some kind of way. They don't want you to feel some kind of way against them, and in that way they gotta walk away, go back to where they came from, and think about what they just heard. You know what I mean? Go on.
And it says, and they shall dote, and the sword upon her mighty men, and they shall be dismayed.
Right, and they shall be dismayed, man. So all of these devils, they're going to be dismayed. Every last Edomite out here that's enjoying themselves, the white privilege, they're going to be put out. They're going to be dismayed, man. All right, and that's why it's not really for us to get calm. Hey, the Lord said, wait ye upon me until I rise up to the brink. So if you're not doing that, man, then you're going up, man. Okay, so you got to let the Lord do what he's got to do. And the Lord is already getting down just because you don't see it. And I see it. I see that the Lord is getting down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? As you said, brother, you said, yeah. Because I mean, a lot of them are homeless now. A lot of them are very depressed, more than ever before. They're losing their jobs, committing suicide. So a lot of things are happening, man. You just got to be looking around on the internet.
Overdosing.
That's what you got to do. Go on, bro.
Alright, and I'll jump down. And it says, therefore, the wild beasts of the desert, with the wild beasts of the islands, shall dwell there, and the owl shall dwell therein, and it shall be no more inhabited forever.
Right.
Neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation.
Right, because that's what's going to inhabit those lands, America. America's going to be inhabited by the new life creatures. Okay, satires are going to dance there, lizards, all kind of serpent-like creatures are going to be in that land. All right, and then the owls are going to meet their fellows there. Go on.
As Yahweh overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah and the neighboring cities thereof, saith Yahweh, so shall no man abide there, neither shall any son of man dwell therein.
Does anybody dwell in Sodom and Gomorrah now? Hell no. It's just dry land there. No one's dwelling there. So that's how America's going to be in the future. America's going to be nothing but a dry land that will be not used by mankind. The only sort of beings that are going to dwell in that land is animals.
And check it out, that means that most of them are going to evolve from the destruction.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So these animals are going to evolve from this nuclear fallout.
Yeah.
You know, so these to come around in these owls are not going to be the owls that we know that are sitting out there now. They're going to be some different type of, but that's where they're going to come from. Everything's going to be destroyed, and then they're going to be occupied by all of those. They're going to evolve from the aftermath.
That's it. You know what I mean? And that was somebody that was sexually abused as a child, man.
Back again, isn't it?
That's what's up. That's why he's all messed up, man.
I saw him 2 weeks ago as well, man.
That's why he's all messed up.
But then he was in high heels and lippy.
Yeah, he's been abused, man. That guy's been abused, man. Some man fucked him up from behind, or some Roman Catholic got him, screw him up, man.
And it says, behold, he shall come up like a lion from the swelling of Jordan unto the habitation of the strong. Behold, he shall come up like a lion from the swelling of Jordan.
Right, from the swelling up of Jordan, go on.
Unto the habitation of the strong. But I will make him suddenly run away from her. And who is a chosen man that he may appoint over her? For who is like me? And who will appoint me the time? And who is that shepherd that will stand before me?
Right.
Therefore, hear ye the counsel of the Lord.
Right. Therefore, hear ye the counsel of the Lord, the word of the Lord. Go on.
That he have taken against Babylon.
Right. That he have taken against America. So America's code name in the Bible is Babylon. Go on.
And his purposes that he have purposed against the land of the Chaldeans.
Right, which is what you call the Illuminati, because when you understand the Chaldeans, they specialize in witchcraft and all kinds of sorcery. Just like what you call the so-called Illuminati today. Go on.
Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out.
That's some so-called gutter rats, some so-called Jews. They're gonna manipulate America to fight this battle, and they're gonna be blown up, man. And then before you know, you're gonna have other heads that gonna come in the midst of that war, and they're gonna do a lot of blows. So it just takes one guy to make one mistake, and then the other rest are gonna come through and jump through in this war. Okay, go on. It's like if you get into a fight, right? Let's say it's like a crowd of people in a fight, right? And somebody gets knocked out in the fight, or somebody's really getting knocked out in the fight. So the next guy, he'll invade the fight now and fight the guy that knocked his brother out. And then another guy, this brother out, he comes through and joins the fight, and everybody joins in the fight.
Brother around, and then,
Right.
So his cousin, he knocked his cousin out. He
Right.
joins the fight.
Right.
That's how it works.
That's how it works, and that's how this nuclear war's gonna work. Go on.
Surely he shall make their habitation desolate with them. At the noise of the taking of Babylon, the earth is moved, and the cry is heard among the nations.
Right, the earth is moved, and what is it, the cry?
Yeah, the cry of the nations.
And the cry of the nations, because don't scripture say, right, that the earth is gonna quake to and fro like a drunkard out of his cottage. So that's what's gonna happen, because those missiles, when they hit ground zero, that vibration is gonna be, it's gonna be large. It's gonna be real.
Absolutely.
You know, that vibration is gonna hammer the earth, and that earth is gonna shake.
And going back to what you were saying about drawing, the least of them is going to draw them out.
Yep.
As we know, it's Israel.
Yep.
So going back to your point, what you were saying, Israel did it the other day with the Iran deal.
Right.
They got America to draw out of it, didn't they?
Right.
While everybody else wanted to stay in.
Absolutely.
And Iran said, look, if everyone else follows America, I'm going to continue with my nuclear program and start regenerating the uranium again.
Right. Yeah, that's what you're talking about, the uranium.
That's right.
I think it's the uranium program.
Yeah, that's right, that they're going to start up again.
Yep.
So, going back to your point once again, that's exactly what Israel have done.
Yep.
They've already drew America out from this deal against its partners or its so-called best friends, Britain and the rest of them and that.
Which are going to turn against them at the end.
Right, absolutely. So, you know, it's like everything is falling into place. As you said before about China, the trade war.
Yeah.
They're doing all the right things.
Yeah, they do.
You watch the news and you're loving it. You feel, it's the best news I've ever seen. In a sense, you know, because we understand it in a deep sense.
That's it. It's prophecy.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm watching it and I'm happy.
Yeah.
You know, you see all these things, you feel, but they're all doing what they're meant to be doing.
Because everything's moving in the junction of the Lord. Everything's moving in His way. So that's why it's not all about cursing people out. You gotta look at exactly what's going on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I know we mad and we get mad at these white people and all of that, Edomites, but you really can't, man, because this is their time to shine. And you gotta let the Lord get down. The Lord knows what He's doing.
Right.
You see, what we gotta consider is that we don't know what we're doing. That's why we need the Lord, man. Okay, because I go off, man. I know you brothers go off too. All right, and that's really because we're weak and we're in the flesh. So we gotta let the Lord get down and just humble ourselves right now. You understand? Go on. Because it's deeper than what you think it is, man.
Right.
Go on, bro.
And if the flesh is weak, but the spirit is willing.
The spirit is willing. That's it.
And that's what we are.
As in Revelation 18 and 20, and it says, rejoice over her, thou heaven, and ye holy apostles and prophets, for the Most High has avenged you on her.
Right.
And a mighty angel took up a stone like a great millstone.
Like a great millstone. Go on.
And cast it into the sea, saying, thus with violence shall the great city Babylon be thrown down.
So America's gonna be destroyed, man. It was written. Babylon the Great, which is known as, which is America's gonna be destroyed. It's already written. So all that has to happen, all that needs to happen, it just needs to be now. That's all it takes. America ain't gonna go on for ages and on and on. It's gonna be destroyed, and Great Britain is gonna correspond with that. All right, Great Britain is going out as well because of this wickedness out here, this madness out here. As I've said earlier before, you look at the end result. What is the end result of wickedness? Damnation, destruction. Hey, that's what Great Britain was built on. It was built by the backs of the so-called Negroes that went on cargo slave ships. All right, people like to say, oh, you gotta forget about slavery. It was 400 years ago. Guess what? That's why HSBC is a very lucrative establishment, bank, which you go to today. Oh, also can't forget Barclays Bank too.
Lloyd's. And that's right, Lloyd's.
Right, and Lloyd's Bank too. They all got rich over slavery. Great, the fabric of Britain got built because of slavery. You understand? So when one tells me, you gotta forget, that person just gotta walk down the street and shut the hell up, man. All right, and you know what too? The Arabs were involved in it as well. And the Arabs, they're not getting them scot-free either.
No, they ain't never getting scot.
Okay?
They're not
getting them scot-free either. So the point of the matter, at the end of the day, man, these other nations, the reason why they're gonna be blowing themselves to smithereens is because of what they did onto our people.
Right.
That's the end result of this nuclear war. Yeah, we don't.
Because people can't understand neither that Britain, France, Germany, all the nuclear powers in Europe are going to be sending their nukes to America to destroy America. So they can't comprehend that. If you said to someone today, you know Britain, according to prophecy, is going to be sending nuclear missiles into the United States of America, they think you're mad.
Yeah, they don't know they still do, brother. They still do.
But they don't realize that.
Yeah.
That's part of the destruction.
Yeah.
These guys are the ones. What did Yahweh say? He said, what if the fire is already kindled? So they're going to be kindling the fire. Before he comes with the chariots, they're going to kick off the nuclear wars. Then we're probably going to see the chariots. They're going to come and get the elect. More fire. They're going to gather the elect and more fire. That's going to be the total destruction.
The more side, if you look at some of them videos on YouTube, it's showing you that the chariots are going over the nuclear silos, starting them up, and then shutting them down and flying away. Yeah, so the Most High are going to take control of them. That's why he says, when he shoots them, none of them going to break their ranks. That's because they're going to have the spirit of the Most High.
Those people that work, the soldiers that work in those places were the ones that made those statements, said that the chariots came and they were doing a testing to test the nuclear missiles, and they shut down every single silo. Not a single missile could go, and all the lights went from green to red, and they couldn't work out what happened.
And starting them up as well.
And starting them up again.
And the man said, he said, you can't do that. The reason why, they said basically that we're 30, 40 feet underground. That's where everything is initiated. Right. So he said, look, basically, it wasn't someone on the... How do you
send a signal through that?
How are they doing it?
Absolutely.
Because it's down there, you know. Outside, man.
And when he was saying what the chariot looked like, remember when Moses spoke about the chariots in the wilderness? It was fire by night and cloud by day. The same soldier said that it came by night and it was like a ball of fire. I'm watching him making it. These are generals in the army that were looking after all the nuclear missiles.
You know,
and that's what he said.
Correct, because I was watching the documentary, right? And it's called The Foo Fighters. I don't know.
Yeah, that's so cool.
But that's what it's called, right? Now, in the midst of the war, I think it was World War II, right? All you saw were these bright lights in the sky around those jet fighter planes, the dog fighters. So that's showing you right there that the Most High, he's going to be controlling this whole setup.
Everything.
Yeah. So, you know, mankind, they think that they're doing their own thing and they have their free will. No, you don't.
Not at all.
You're being controlled and you don't even know it, man.
And once again, they're verifying the scriptures without even knowing.
Without even realizing it. Yeah.
Because when the man said that the chariot was a ball of fire in the night, the first thing that came to me was Moses in the wilderness.
Yeah. Confirm the precept.
It just completely confirmed it, the man said to me. He said it was coming. He said he'd never seen nothing like it. He said it was like the size of 3 or 4 football pitches. And he said it was a disc, it was like a ball of one.
We saw that, that's the documentary he's talking about.
Okay, you probably see the same documentary. And he was showing you coming to the nuclear site above and what he was doing, and he was showing all different formations and everything. He said he's never seen nothing like it, but because they was in the army back then, they were told
not to thingy.
They had to sign
And a lot of them get, what's the word they call it? Like persecuted, not persecuted. Yeah, their character gets assassinated.
Yeah, that's right.
If they say, we saw
this is what we saw.
UFOs in there.
Absolutely.
I was watching another documentary too about how what is it, man? The guys that were underneath, I believe they was underneath some bunker or something like that, while they were controlling the missiles. And then basically what happened is, I think you know what I'm talking about.
A countdown. Was it the countdown missile?
Yeah, I think it was a countdown missile. So what happened was the chariot stopped the missile from going up.
I see it as well.
And then there was an alarm that broke out of it. You understand? And then pretty much they found out what it was that stopped the missile. And they really couldn't figure out what it was. They went outside the bunker and they saw these bright things in the sky, like, what the fuck is that? And they were bugged out.
Absolutely.
You know? And they couldn't really understand what was going on. So that's showing you right there that the Most High is in control. He's in control of this whole program, man.
There's plenty of testimonies of actually a missile going up and a craft coming, shooting the warhead
off
the top and then flying away.
As if it was testing its own little play with its chariot. You know what I mean? Like, we just test it out a little bit.
How do you do that? That's moving that, whatever, Mach 4, and they said it just flew around it,
Yeah.
the warhead off the top.
Twice.
That's it.
Disappeared.
That's it.
Back to the heavens.
And they're all ex-military. Not like they're
Yeah.
talking about
He's a man
John
credible.
Doe's. These are
He's a-
credible
yeah,
people
credibility, yeah.
who worked with those nuclear missiles on the ICBM
Top
side,
secret,
top secret,
yeah.
everything. Who just thought, you know what? The world needs to know this is what I witnessed when I was in duty, when I worked for these people and so forth.
So you see a lot of them coming forward.
I'm
now,
telling
because
you.
Their time,
Yeah.
the time is at night.
And that
You know
could
what I
even
mean?
go
They're
back to
looking
what
for
we were
some
saying
kind
earlier. They're watching the videos. They know themselves.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Or they can feel it in their spirit that
Yep,
something's
that
not
something
right.
ain't right. Yep. And even these regular devils, they know something ain't right
Yeah,
either. They
man,
can
of
feel
course
it.
they know, man. They
That's
know.
why if you notice, like when they walk past the so-called nigger, they gotta look down with their head down.
Yeah,
Ah.
yeah.
You know?
You won't
Because
make eye
they know.
contact.
No, they won't make no. Right.
They know that.
Yeah.
Don't make eye contact.
Yeah, read that, brother.
It's lucky.
Oh yeah. You did this before.
Right, this is 2nd Ezra 16:1. Woe be unto thee, Babylon and Asia. Woe be unto thee, Egypt and Assyria. Gird up yourselves with sackcloth. With cloths of sack. And here, bewail your children and be sorry, for your destruction is at hand. A sword is sent upon you, and who may turn it back?
Yeah, go on.
A fire is set among you, and who may quench it?
Right, fire set among you, you may stop it. You're not gonna stop this destruction. Okay, you got all kinds of people they protesting about the wars that's happening or about to happen, and they trying to manipulate the government to stop what they're doing, but the government's not gonna stop what they're doing. This country is going into war now. All of the different countries that have the nuclear missile capability, they're going to war now. And the reason why they're going to war is not because they want to willfully go to war. They're going to war because the Spirit of the Lord got their minds to do that, to fulfill His will. That's why they're going to war. And because they troubled us. That's why they're going into war. Go on.
Plagues are sent unto you, and what is he that may drive them away?
Right, so it doesn't matter what parade is out there or what game is out there, the destruction is still going to come. You think the Most High is going to just change his plans because some fucking parade or game? No. Go on.
May any man drive away a hungry lion in the wood?
Right.
Or may anyone quench a fire in stubble
Right. Can't do it.
when it has begun to burn?
Right. Can't do it.
May one turn away an arrow that is shot of a strong archer?
Right.
The mighty Lord sendeth plagues, and who is he that can drive them away?
Yeah, you can't drive away the destruction, man. That's coming down in Great Britain. You can't drive away the destruction that's coming down in America. Okay? Before those missiles hit ground zero, you're gonna have all kinds of stuff happen. You're gonna have martial law on the streets of Great Britain. Okay, you're gonna have concentration camps. People are gonna be tossed into them. And it's gonna be a brand new world, baby. It's not gonna be, I could just do what I want. No, you're gonna be doing exactly what the government tells you to do. Otherwise, they can just put you to death on the spot. Okay, and you're gonna be mandated to take a chip. Okay, that's what it's gonna get down to, and then it's gonna be riots. It's gonna be all kinds of sorts of damage that's gonna be done out here. Chaos.
Yeah.
So there's not gonna be no smoothness in the cities no more. Go on.
And it says, a fire shall go forth.
So much so that we're living in a new age, right? Right. Go on.
Fire shall go forth from his wrath.
Yeah, fire, meaning those missiles. Go on.
And who is he that may quench it? He shall cast lightnings, and who shall not fear?
Right.
He shall thunder, and who shall not be afraid? The Lord shall threaten, and who shall not utterly be beaten to powder at his presence?
You go on.
The earth quaketh, and the foundations thereof. The sea riseth up with waves from the deep, and the waves of it are troubled.
Yeah.
And the fishes thereof also before the Lord, and before the glory of his power. Strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp. And who shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world?
Right, that's why you have those intercontinental ballistic missiles. Because they're going to fly from one end to the earth to the other end to the earth. And then the Lord saying that these are the weapons of his indignation. So he's going to be in control of these weapons to pretty much decimate what we call mankind today, because mankind of today needs to be destroyed. It's too bad out here, man. Okay, people are so polluted and contaminated, it's not even funny. They need to go, man. You can't even talk to these people and get them on the right track. They gotta go, man. They gotta go. They gotta be put to death, so we can start fresh. So I actually agree with what's his name? You know what's his name? You know that he's part of the royal family. He said something about Prince Philip. Yeah, Prince Philip.
Oh, the Queen's husband.
Yeah, what he said was he said something concerning. Right, say it again.
Come back as a dangerous virus.
Right,
yeah.
That's what he said.
Yes.
So he's actually dealing with that depopulation doctrine. So I agree with the depopulation doctrine. Only because these people that, I mean, come on, man, let's just be real. You know, when you actually examine the people out here, and I'm being serious, when you examine people in general, they're bugged out their mind, man. They lost. Even these women, they messed up in the head. These men, they messed up in the head. They don't know how to deal with life. They don't even know how the earth operates. They don't know anything, man. All they know how to do is be wicked as all hell. So they gotta die, man. There has to be a great depopulation. Go on.
So Isaiah 24
and you know what too? This is the most stupidest generation of them all. You don't get any more stupid than this generation. The most dumbest generation of them all. Go on, bro. If you go back to the 40s and the 30s, people that had a very sound mind.
Less TV.
Right, less TV. Right.
Television.
They had less TV to where the TV can bullshit their brains. Got them all messed up in the head, man. Wearing all crazy fucking hairstyles. All kind of stuff, man. Looking like a bunch of clowns. Go on.
It says, therefore have a curse devoured the earth.
Right.
And they that go therein are desolate.
Right, sick. They're all cursed. They all got psychological issues. That's the world we live in today. Bugged out. People killing each other. Deaths happening every single day. Okay, you got niggas killing each other in the street because they trying to inflate their ego against another so-called brother. All right, they can't maintain themselves, man. Or you got a group of men doing shit just so they can please some sluts. Come on, man. That's how you know we've gone downhill. Back in the 30s, no man did shit to please no woman. A woman pleased the man. That's how it was going down. And back in the 30s, if you was declared to be a homosexual, you was bugged out your mind, man.
Yeah. I send you to a doctor.
Right.
To cure you.
Right. A mental illness. That's what they would say. And they correct about that. Go on.
And back then as well, sorry, Slaki,
No,
sorry,
you're
brother.
going.
Back then as well, just like you said, back in the 1930s, 40s, whatever, you could tell a woman was a woman.
Yeah.
And a man was a man.
Right.
You could look behind and see a woman with long hair, and know that's a woman.
Yeah.
Today, you could see someone with long hair, and you think it's a woman.
talk.
By the time you part, you see he's got a beard and everything one time. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's so dangerous. Hey.
Run up to him like to try and church.
Yeah.
And he's got a beard.
He's got a beard.
It's so dangerous today.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And at the same time, a lot of these people that's actually doing this stuff, a lot of them were molested. Let's keep it real.
And women never wore pants back then.
Right.
Never wore pants, you know.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Yeah. They didn't.
Oh my
pants.
God! You never catch a woman in a pair of pants back then.
They always wore like some what is it like a dress?
Skirt or a dress.
Yeah.
You'd never ever in the 50s, 60s, up until the 60s that started to happen.
That's just the thing. And I don't mean to cut the brother in, because see, TV got people messed up in the head. People think that TV is the way to go, and I just gotta have my TV. That TV is bullshit, bullshit in your brain, man. Fucking your brains up, man. Got you thinking that it's okay, oh I could walk down the street with these skinny tight jeans and I could sack them at the same time, and you walking right past these other nations and they looking like a fucking clown, man. That's what they doing. And then I gotta bear the embarrassment, these blacks are stupid. But then our people, they want the world to respect them, but yet they not respecting themselves, man. Like look at yourself in the damn mirror, man. You look like a damn idiot. Continue on.
It says, and they that go therein are desolate. Therefore the inhabitants of the earth are burnt and few men
And
left.
that's what it's gonna get down to. It's gonna get down to people being destroyed and burned up now, man. Because people are too fucking stupid to live nowadays.